Alright guys, I'm going to try and show you how to play my card game. Now I've already made a video like this 5 years ago, but since then I have finalized it. So now I got everything ready. Okay, so as you can see, the game's simple. You have half a deck of cards in front of you, and then your opponent has half a deck of cards in front of them as well, facing down. On your turn, you flip one to reveal it and place it in the middle, in a pile, like Uno. What that card does is something different from what all the other cards does, depending on the symbol. The symbol determines the ability, and the number determines the power. Okay. Half a deck would be 26 cards, but if you play it with jokers, you'll get 27. Alright, I don't have anybody to play it with me, but I can still show you how to play it without a partner. Anyway, I'm going to pick this card. Okay, 2 of clubs. Alright, the club, I call them clovers because they look more like clovers, but anyway, the 2 of clovers. You keep that. You don't put it in there yet. You keep them. What clovers do is they act as a point system when you and your opponents decide to make peace. If you ever decide to make peace. I'll explain that later. Okay, so the objective is that these cards are basically your army. You have 2 ways of winning. Being the only one with cards left, like completely wiping out your opponent's army, or making peace and having the best points, which is determined by these clover cards. But they can also be used to help you with something else. I'll explain that later. I recommend you don't have your clover cards be shown when you find them. Alright, the opponent's turn, and 10 of clovers. Okay, let's try again. And I found the best card of the game already. Okay, the King of Diamonds. Diamonds allows you to... So basically, these are like your army. So, the King of Diamonds, diamond cards, they bribe your opponent's army to come join your side. That's a king, so that's worth 13. Like Queen is 12 and Jack is 11. So 13 of these cards go to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm taking this one for 13 for being a little bit annoying. And I spread them out on my side. See what I mean? That's one big army. Now, if that card you got was the King of Clovers, you could use it for, actually not the diamond, but the spade card. Spades, they kill the cards, which will put them in a deck here called the death deck, but we haven't found spades yet, so there's no death deck yet. And then the hearts can revive them and put them back in your team, even if they were originally on the other team. Like, even if before you killed them and put them in the death deck, that will be there, hopefully. Alright, and now it looks like the opponent is pretty low. Normally, I guess at this point they would probably propose peace because they have a big clover card, so they would definitely have more points. That's 10 points there, and this is worth 2 points. So if they propose peace and everyone if all remaining players agree to peace, then the game stops and you count up the points to determine a winner instead of annihilating everybody to determine a winner. So there's 2 ways of winning. It's like real war. You can make a lot you can do this with as many people as you'd like. but it has to be an even number of players, and you need a whole deck of cards for every 2 people. So if you got like 4 people, that's 2 decks. 6 people, 3 decks. And then 4 decks for 8 people. You can go as many people as you like. As long as you have enough decks and enough room, you can do it. But do you want to play with jokers or not? Because if you play with jokers, then that's 27 cards for everybody. If you play without them, that's 26. Because jokers are optional. You can play with or without them. Because when you find a joker card, it goes in there and does nothing. It just wastes your turn. The troll card. Makes things more interesting, but you might not want that, so it's optional. Anyway, time for the opponent to try and catch up with me. And looks like they're just trying to play peace with me. But those could come in handy if you find a spade card. Like if somebody placed a spade card here that matches the number of the clover cards they have, if they want, they could place it over them to neutralize it and save their cards from being annihilated. But then it will be harder to win if peace is ever made. But at least it helps save them from losing more of their cards. So, it's a good option to have that. And 8 of hearts. See, now that revives 8 dead cards, but there are no dead cards, as you can see, so it sucks to get those heart cards early in the game. You're just wasted. And then 9 of spades. Alright, I only have a 2 of spades. If I had a 9 of spades, I could neutralize it by putting it right over them. Oh well, though. Looks like I lose 9 cards. See, now would have been a good time to get the 8 of hearts. Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, I counted them off screen, but that is in fact 9. I promise you that. And there's the death deck right there, just right next to the used pile. Alright. And now I hope I can find a card. Now I hope I can find a card that has hearts. Or diamond. 9 of diamonds. So that buys me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly the rest of his army. And I have won the game because I have claimed the rest of his cards. He's got no army left and I'm victorious already. See, this game can go by really fast or really slowly. But it's more fun if you have more than 2 people. Trust me, like if you have 4 people, you can form alliances and betrayals and bribery. Maybe even use bribery to help get you through the game as well. You can try bribing half your army or something if you'd like. You'd be like, I'll give you 2 of my cards now if you don't attack me on this turn. You can do stuff like that. You have to announce who you're going to attack before you pick your card, though, when it's your turn. But since this is only 2 people, you don't have to do that. It's way more fun, though, when you have 4 more people, though. There's a special rule where the ace card is worth only 1. So, but if, like the diamond, ace of diamonds only gives you 1 card instead of anything bigger than that. But the ace of hearts gives you only 1 card, and then ace of spades would yeah. Anyway, but I want to show you more of the game, so I'm going to try continuing this round. Okay, 7 of hearts. That would give me 7 from the death deck here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should probably keep your cards away from the death deck so you don't confuse it for your army. Like, you can do that. But where's the 2 of spades? Not the 2 of hearts. Okay. Again, the game's over, so I can reveal whatever cards I have now. I do not have a joker. The 12 of spades. Hold on. Can't. Alright, there you go. 2 of spades. Oh no, I just lost 2 of my cards to the dev deck. And nope, neutralize. Because Clover's all about peace. They make peace with the spade cards so they don't kill you. There you go. Now, back to the ace thing. Ace can be worth 11 if you use it at the right time. Now, where are the ace cards? Just gotta... Hold on, let me try finding the ace cards. There's probably one in the def deck right now. Oh, there is one. Okay, ace of diamonds. Okay, only worth 1. However, if the last card placed beforehand, like the queen, is also diamond, the symbols match, the ace will be worth 11 instead of 1. Because the ace card can be worth 11 in certain games, like blackjack, for example. So I thought, why not try implying something like that into the game? Or, I mean, implementing, not implying. So, 1, 12. There you go, have fun.